any warning at all. It did not say that it was going to shut off. It just completely shut off. Don't know what happened. All right, so let's find our new feed. Hopefully some of you will jump over so we can finish this project. Let's see here. All right. Okay, I see there's 3 of you here. That's good. I'm going to copy this channel feed and then send it over to the people that might be hanging out on the other live still. Hi, everybody. Hi, Angelique. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Arnetta. Hi, Chow. Hi, Pam. Hi, Marva. Hi, Stacy. Thank you for jumping back on again. Sorry about that. My computer, my phone for some reason just completely... Hi, Gloria. I don't know what happened. Really, I don't. It didn't even give me a warning or anything. So, okay. Looks like Tracy put the right link there in the... okay, that's great. So, sorry about that glitch. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Craft Gidge. Hi again, Sherry. Hi again, Susie and Kathy. Okay, so we've got our panel blended, and I'm going to peel this moon off. Hi, Linda. Welcome back. Sorry about that. My phone just decided it was done with YouTube. It said YouTube is over for the night. Don't know why it did that. Connection problems. Hello again, Mary. So I was on my data, and now I switched over to my MiFi, my portable Wi-Fi, so I hope that I have better luck. Okay, so we peeled our mask. We've got a nice moon, right? So you could leave it like that if you wanted to, but what I do is I'll take a lighter colored ink. So this new ink from Catherine Pooler called Tranquil, I found that it's a nice color for the moon. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll get my blending tool again, get one of those out, and I will blend that color right inside that moon. So nice that you're on tonight, Chow. I hope that everybody's doing well in your family. I know everybody's been thinking about you, and Kaylin is adorable. She's getting bigger every day. We love seeing pictures of her. So sweet. So I have this dome foam blending tool that I used for my cummerbund color, right? Remember I used it for that? What I'm going to do is just rub it on a piece of paper. Now the edges are kind of darker, so I'm just kind of rolling it like this. And I'm going to use this same dome for the color Tranquil. That way I don't have to have so many. You know, you could do this and just clean them in between each color. It's not a problem. That's right, they grew up so fast. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and put this back over there. Okay. And we'll go in with some Tranquil. And I want to rub that off so it's not too bright, because I'm going for a light moon color. You could use any kind of ink for this. You know, you could even use a Distress Oxide ink, like tumbled glass. That would give it that milky color, like a moon, you know, the milky color of the moon. Just getting another Post-it note so I don't get my finger marks all over this. Now, I am not putting a lot of pressure on this. I'm just gently blending some color because I'm pretty just getting it in there so that it's not stark white. You could do gray if you wanted to. Oh, sorry about that, Ken. My computer, my iPhone, and my data plan decided that it was done with YouTube for the night, so it totally shut off on me. Didn't give me any warning, just completely shut off. So I started a new feed using my MiFi. So I'm hoping that I have better luck with that. Now, I think with the moon, it's okay to have some light areas, because when you think about the moon and the craters and everything, there's parts that are dark, there's parts that are light, and it's okay to blend outside the lines. It's okay to do that. And you don't have much ink on your blending tool to begin with at this point. You're just using a very light amount of ink, all right? So, yeah, definitely. So I'm happy with that. Like I said, I don't feel like I have to make it really intense. I think that the moon, I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty the way it is. I could add some shimmering bliss and make it shiny, but for now it's fine the way that it is. I just need to blend this a little bit down here. We've got a spot. I don't know where that spot came from. Okay, so there you have it. Oh, and then I can take my either a blue or a purple, and once I trim this down to be the right size that I want it to be, that's right, Gloria, blue moon, that's right. I can take my tool, once you trim this down, now this will have to be trimmed down, but you can, my fingers are covered with ink, so I'm trying to be really careful here. Okay, so let's just show you. You can take your tool and just go along the edges like this. Okay, and then you have that darker edge. That sort of makes it look framed. Okay, that's not a good color to demonstrate that with. Or maybe this blue will work. You want a contrasting color. It doesn't have to be too dark unless you're looking for something really dramatic. So I'll just do this corner for right now, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just blending like this blue color along the corner there. See that? Hi, Bobby. Hi, Jan. Long time no see, Jan. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping on my live. So good to see you. So we have a beautiful moon background, and you'll see where I got this panel looks a lot like this panel, right? They look similar. The purples are a little bit different, but for the most part, you know, it's blue. Bluish purple. Well, that's good, Pam. PJB Stamper. We live out in the boondocks, and we have one choice of internet provider, and that choice is slow. And it's called DSL. It's not even good internet. So our library, because we live in a rural area, our library was able to start a program where you can get a T-Mobile MiFi hotspot, unlimited data, at a flat rate every month. So we got one of those, you know, and that helps us a lot. My phone has unlimited data, but for some reason it just completely stopped tonight. And I think sometimes you have that. I mean, there's just times whenever your internet connection will say, we're going to take a break right now, and we'll be back with you in a minute. Yeah, T maybe. I'm really pleased with it. It's my only option. You know, we don't have Comcast. Where we live, we have, like I said, what is DSL, if you guys remember what that is. And then we have, I bought a separate MiFi so that we could have MiFi at home. Okay, now let's talk about blending brushes. That's another great way to get a really nice blend background. And we're going to go with some sunset colors and create that sunset look. And with blending brushes, they make a really nice background. So let's go ahead and start with this pucker up. I've got it on my brush, and I'm just going to go across the page with that color. And like I said, we're going for sort of a sunset look. Okay, so we'll go ahead. Now this is leaving a little bit of a mark, so I'll just have to be careful that I don't get so heavy-handed. A lot of it is the pressure that you put on your paper and your blending brush too. So you really do have to experiment, because that's the only way you'll get the feel for what works for you. So these are just generic blending brushes that I got off of Amazon. And I've had different sets that I've purchased. So put them all together and have a complete set. Yeah, Tino's all about tech support and everything. That is her realm. Yeah, I think you'll like the domed foam blending tools. I really like them a lot. You can use them with stencils. You know, you can use brushes too with stencils. Okay, so I'm just going back and forth with my brush. Okay, I have a little bit of a blob at the top right-hand corner, so we'll deal with that in a minute. So, like I said, this is going to be sunset looking. Okay, so this is Catching Rays. Hi, Donna. Hi, Jim. Thank you guys for jumping on. Please give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. Don't forget to change your chat to live chat so that you can catch all the conversation. Yeah, if you start off of the panel with blending brushes, it doesn't seem like it gets as blobby. Okay, so like I'll start off the panel and come onto the paper. And depending on how much pressure you apply, I think that's another thing. And also, is your ink pad juicy? All right. The more juicy your ink pad is, the easier it is going to be to ink blend. So I feel like this Catching Rays needs to be re-inked. So I'm going to grab the re-inker for Catching Rays. Hi, Diana Voss. How are you? Okay, Catching Rays. All right, this one's about empty. Okay, I'm just going to drop that down there and get that nice and juicy. I like blending brushes the most when it comes to using stencils. I think they are a really great tool for stencils. So I like the domed foam blending tool for making backgrounds. That's just my preference. You can see the difference, can't you? Now that I've re-inked my ink pad. I'm really hardly applying any pressure at all to this paper. Okay, Abraham, we're going to get some yellow in here now. Since I totally got rid of the yellow in my last panel, which I wasn't trying to do. Okay, so then we'll get chiffon. Or as I tend to call it, lemon chiffon. Because when I look at this, it just reminds me of lemon. Like a lemon cake or pie. lemon pie. Okay, let's try that. Guess what? I'm going to re-ink again. Definitely feel like that needs to be re-inked. Sorry if I'm going off the camera as well. Didn't mean to do that. I think my phone tilted whenever I started over again. All right, here we go. We're going to get some yellow in here. Yellow for the win. Okay, Linda. All right. Okay, I'm still starting off the paper. I'm going from the side of the paper off. I have a silicone mat underneath my paper. Basically, it's just cheap silicone mat that I use to ink blend. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, so got lots of yellow, a little bit of pink, a little bit of orange. Just going to go back in with a little bit more pink and just try to smooth out the entire panel. So I'm liking this background. I really do like it. Does remind me of a sunset. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and stamp on this because we've been doing a lot of ink blending and we need to do some stamping so that we can get an idea of how this all comes together. And I'll grab my other panels that I created too. We can stamp on those as well. Hi, Dean. How are you? Long time no see, my friend. It's awesome that you jumped on my channel tonight. I really appreciate it. All right. So my Tim Holtz stamping platform has this awesome piece of foam behind it. I got this from Michael's. It's in the kids craft foam section. Isn't it awesome? It's rainbow stripes. I love it. Instead of black, I wanted something colorful. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to make room for everything on my desk here. Sorry about the reach. Okay, can you see that? Are we in camera? All right, let's grab this new Technique Junkie stamp. It's called Autumn Floral Mandala. It's a pretty one. And let's do our, let's go ahead and do our sunset background with this one. Okay, this is part of the new release for this month over at Technique Junkies. And it's a nice big stamp. I'm going to lay that on top of here. So my panel is lined up correctly here. And we'll go ahead and use some Catherine Pooler Archival ink, Midnight Color. That's a nice black ink. It's great for rubber stamps. It will stain your photopolymer stamps. So just be careful when you're using it. If you are using it with photopolymer, you know, it does stain. But it doesn't stain the red rubber stamps. It'll clean right off. It does stain photopolymer, okay? All right. Hi, Suzanne. Did you see that I offered to send you some paper? I don't know if you're interested in that, Suzanne. Oh, Linda, the Catherine Pooler Midnight ink will stain your photopolymer stamps. It's a permanent archival black ink. Ooh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. I think it's just going to take that one time. I don't have to ink it twice. Love it. Suzanne Anderson, you had asked me about the paper that we use, whether we should pick 80 pound or 100 pound. So if you want, I can send you a couple sheets. Like I'll cut it up into panel size and I can send it to you in a card. And then you can check it out and see what you like. I'm using 80 pound tonight and it's working just fine. I was able to do some beautiful ink blending with it. All right, so there we have such a pretty, yeah, the photopolymer, it stains them. It makes them black. You can still use the photopolymer stamp if you decide to use this black ink. But I use VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink on my photopolymer when I need black. Okay, so what do you think? Do you like it? Yes, you can color with Copic markers on this paper. Yes. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to spray this with Shimmering Bliss spray, but first I want to dry it. So I'm going to grab my heat gun and my heat tool. Go ahead and let's dry this real quick. Thank you, Jerry. Whoops. I think my tool unplugged. Yeah, okay. Let's get this dry so we can apply some Shimmering Bliss spray on it. Yeah, this one's really pretty. It's I don't know, when you first look at it, I think you're like, wait a minute. But then when you stamp it, oh my gosh, this would be pretty to color. For my card bases, I just have some accent opaque left over. It's 80 pound accent opaque. I also have 100 pound accent opaque that I use for my card bases. So when I run out of that, I'm not sure what I'm going to use. But I have a pretty nice stash of that. Oh, about the Tim Holtz Halloween release. When he was spraying his mica powder sprays, all I could think of was Shimmering Bliss sprays. It just reminded me of that product. So I didn't buy any of those. Well, I didn't buy any of his new release. But if I was going to, I wouldn't need any of the mica powders because that Shimmering Bliss sprays, that's exactly what they are. So like, for example, he had one that was, I think, purple, like a really dark purple. That was cool looking. This is a pretty, it's called Just Squeezed. So this is a really pretty orange. So these are mica sprays from Technique Junkies. They're called Shimmering Bliss sprays. And they have every color of the rainbow that you can imagine. And with my discount, you can save 10% if you ever wanted to order any. All right, so we've got the Shimmering Bliss spray. Let's get our, let me get my splat box out, my splatter box. Okay. So let's go ahead, put this in there. Put a piece of paper towel down. This is going to be orange, but I think the orange will go well with this panel. Okay, so we've got shimmer because it has mica in it, and it actually deepened those colors because it's got orange to it. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on that, but wow. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. You probably can't tell from your perspective, but it's super shimmery. So pretty. And then I'm going to grab my Aquanet hairspray because with Shimmering Bliss, you do have to seal this. So this is just a big old bottle of Aquanet hairspray. And you can spray that right on top. And that's going to seal it and let that dry. And then boom, you're set. So you've got everything you need right there for your card. Okay, this is still wet, so we'll let it dry. Oh, these, Debbie, these are amazing. These Shimmering Bliss sprays are amazing. I love them. I don't have all the colors, but I have a lot of the colors. Okay, so let that dry. That's called Shimmering Bliss Spray. It's from Technique Junkies. Okay, and with my discount code, you can save 10% on your order at Technique Junkies, and you can save on this. But let's get purple out. That was one of the colors that Tim Holtz was playing with. Okay, and I know I have to have a purple here because it's my favorite color. I've got pink, silver. Oh, there's a purple. This one is called Mardi Gras Purple, okay? Oh, the big can, that was Aquanet hairspray. The Aquanet seals the mica in your Shimmering Bliss spray. That's why I sprayed it with Aquanet. Okay, this is there's a lot of mica in this, you guys. I have to really, okay. Okay, good. All right, so there we have our first panel that we did. All right, and I'm going to just use some regular, this is Accent Opaque cardstock. It's just a regular generic cardstock. That's 80 pounds. I'm going to spray it with Shimmering Bliss spray. Give you an idea of how you can use these for your backgrounds too. Okay. All right, so we got it in here, ready to spray. If you get really close, you can have the entire panel colored, completely covered in that beautiful light purple. Spray it with Aquanet right now, even when it's wet, and you'll have a sealed, you can stamp on it. It's ready to go. Okay, it's a beautiful, it's actually a lighter purple than I think the one that Tim Holtz has. But then again, Technique Junkies might sell a darker purple. I'm not sure. I gotta look. I do have this beautiful mermaid color, which is a teal. Let's try spraying some of that on top, okay? And what I'm doing is just rolling it back and forth. This is blending the mica in the bottle without shaking it. When you shake it, you run the risk of clogging your spray nozzle. Oh, that's nice. I got some nice drops. So that's pretty too. So I put the mermaid right on top. See how that shimmers? Can you tell how much mica is in this product? I think it's beautiful. And let's try one more color. Let's try this beautiful lapis lazuli. Oh, this might be dark purple. Oh yeah, this is probably a lot like what Tim was using with his dark purple. Now you can first run your panel through an embossing folder if you want to give it texture. You can run it through the embossing folder now even. Or you can do what Tim was doing with the stencils and texture paste. That works with this product as well. Okay, so this is called lapis lazuli. And I'm just basically going right over top of what I just did. Just creating a beautiful, oh, that's so pretty, background panel. I don't know if you can see all the shimmer or not. I actually had to buy this bottle of Aquanet because I don't have any Aquanet. Not since I was in 8th grade. Okay. Notice how when I spray it with the hairspray, it reacts with the mica powders and it's creating that seal. And then I can stamp right on top of that. Whatever I want to do. I can ink blend with the stencil. There's so many possibilities. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, shimmering bliss sprays. I'm in love with them. In love with them. So this one is the purple. And this one is the Just Squeeze, which is the orange. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, the Tim Holtz are 1 ounces. I didn't realize that. Diane of Oz. The Technique Junkies are 2 ounces, and they probably cost less, I would think. Let's see what the price is on those. One moment, please. Let me go to my Technique Junkies website. Click on Shimmering Bliss Sprays, which is its own little category, because it's a very popular product. They are $4.99 a bottle. Yep, $4.99 a bottle, and you get 2 ounces, and you can use my code for 10% off, right? So there you go. Just saying. It's a good product to get. Okay, let's go ahead and dry this with my tool to dry, and then we're going to stamp on this. Hi, Candace, my dear. How are you? Oh, did you miss anything? Well, we did make several backgrounds. Yes, we had a good time doing that. We stamped those backgrounds. We used domed foam blending tools, and we used blending brushes. And then we used shimmering bliss sprays to create a background. So this was our first panel that we created. Now we're going to stamp again with a beautiful background stamp that I have here from Technique Junkies. This one is so pretty. It's called Lavender Collage. Okay, if I can get it out of the package. Get my mat lined up here better, sorry. Okay, so this one has a beautiful butterfly on it. Love this one too. Let me grab my Tim Holtz platform. Okay. I'm going to put it down in the corner. Okay, here we go. TJ10 Tracy is my discount code for Technique Junkies. I'll get you 10% off your order. Okay. Thank you, T. Okay, here we go. My paper moved. I tuck it back down in the corner. Another thing I can do to keep my paper here, I can't use my magnets because they're too big. The panel's too big. I have some washi tape here. Isn't that awesome, Linda? You know, I got that from Michael's. It's just foam from Michael's. So if you go to the children's craft section and they have the fun foam, that's all that is. Yep, that's all it is. It's just fun foam. I just thought it was so pretty. So I'm going to put some washi tape on the back of this just to keep it in place. Sticky grid sheets are great too, but I don't want to cover up my pretty rainbow. I like seeing my rainbow. It's very cheerful whenever I stamp. Okay. All right. Doesn't want to stay down. Okay. I have an affiliate link for Joggles, Abraham, if you see anything that you like at Joggles, I'd love it if you would use my affiliate link. That would be fantastic and greatly appreciate it. Bar magnets. You can get those through scrapbook.com. You can get those through, I don't know if Joggles sells bar magnets or not. But I think I got mine through scrapbook.com. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this beauty. All right, let me grab my Joggles code for you guys. Here we go. Copy. Paste. So I just put a oh, Chow, you did it. Look at you go, Chow. You got a, what, 1 week old baby and you're there being an admin? Oh my gosh. I can't believe she already put that in there. And T did too. Sorry, didn't see it. All right, thanks, Ken. Appreciate that. All right, let's see how this one looks when it gets stamped. Again, I'm stamping this onto a panel that has shimmering bliss spray. Let me grab my stamp glider tool. Well, I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. I want to make sure I get a good impression with this. I do trust you. Thank you, T. Oh, Linda, that's awesome. I can't wait to see what you create. That's fantastic. You got Just Squeeze and Mermaid. Those are nice combinations. Yeah. There we go. So here's this one with the lavender collage from Technique Junkies. Bye, Laura Ann. Okay, so we've got a nice shimmery card panel. It's so pretty. I like this one a lot. That's the Technique Junkies Lavender Collage. So that's what that is. Pretty purple, right? So that was Mermaid and Lapis Lazuli and oh, what was the other one I used? Mardi Gras Purple. So that was 3 different colors of Shimmering Bliss. Yeah, Mary, you could color on top of that if you wanted to. Yep, you could. Yep. That's what I did with my stamp that I had that was a mushroom. So let's do this final panel, then I'll let you guys go after let's go ahead. This one has these pretty dots all over it. It's dry now, so we can stamp on it. And we'll do the forest floor stamp. Okay, forest floor. So I had a video on my YouTube channel on Saturday or Friday. Saturday, where I used this stamp. And then these are the cards that I created. I made the mushrooms with a couple different techniques. Catch you didn't catch that. You definitely want to check that one out. So now we have our rainbow background. And we're going to stamp our mushroom. So that'll look so fun. Okay, let's get this thing stamped. Oh, thank you. It's such a cute stamp. Just, ugh. Thanks, Donna. That's okay, Linda. Oh, thanks, Gloria. Yeah, once it dried back a little bit, it looked more blended, more evenly blended. Let it dry. When you ink blend your panels, you know, let them dry. Linda, I'm using the Catherine Puller Midnight ink, which is an archival black ink. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Ah, I love it. Look at that. Psychedelic rainbows, baby. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's polka dotted too. Oh, it's so pretty. Makes my heart go pitter patter. So pretty. This is one of my favorite stamps. This forest floor. Like when I first got it, I was like, whoa, that's different. There's so many techniques you can do with this stamp. Isn't that pretty? Snails. Yes, there are snails on that one. Good eye, Stacy. And then our final panel that we ink blended was the one with the moon. And you see how that dried back nicely as well. Okay, so let me just walk you through what we created, and then I'll let you all go. Okay. So we've got 5 different examples of ink blended panels. Some of them we stamped, some of them we just ink blended. So first thing we did was our pink and green and rainbow, red, orange, yellow, yeah, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Oh yes, this is an attachment that I have on my ink pad. I'm sorry, Linda, I wasn't sure what you were talking about. This is from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. It is a magnetic block that has magnets in it, and then the plate comes with it. And that way you can hold on to your ink pad without dropping it. So it's a must-have, especially if you're prone to dropping your ink pad like me. All right, so this is the first card panel that we created. We did a rainbow background, and I just put this liquid pixie dust on top. Just a couple little drops here and there to give it that polka dot effect. Okay. Okay, so Abraham is looking for the Gina K affiliate link. If anybody can help him with that, that would be awesome. Yeah, getting your fingers in it, right? Okay, then we made the pink, orange, and yellow panel. And, well, we stamped this one with the Forest Floor from Technique Junkies, this beautiful mushroom, okay? We stamped this one with the, I think it's called Autumn, yeah, Autumn Floral Mandala. That's this. We did that with Shimmering Bliss on top. Make it nice and shiny. So this basically demonstrated ink blending with a domed foam blending applicator. That's what this one is. And this is ink blending with a brush. Okay, so those are two different techniques. So while we had the Shimmering Bliss sprays out, we sprayed a panel with Mermaid, Lapis Lazuli, and Mardi Gras Purple. 3 different colors of Shimmering Bliss spray. We also had to spray Aquanet on these because there's a lot of mica in that. And by spraying hairspray on top, you're sealing it. And we stamped that with another Technique Junkie stamp called Lavender Collage. So that's a pretty one. And then we also used the domed foam blending tools to create this nighttime background. This one has Catherine Pooler ink blending. We masked our moon and then we ink blended. So when you're trying to create a moon or a sun in the background, you want to put your mask down first. All right, so a mask is just a paper that has adhesive on the back. You put it on top of your card panel, and then, thank you, Jerry, and then you go ahead and you can just ink blend right over top of it. When you pull your mask off, you'll have a white area. And what I did was I went in with Twilight ink from Catherine Pooler, and I just ink blended my moon. So the inspiration for that was this one that I created before. And this is actually a Blue Night rubber stamp. It's called Wolf and Moon. Okay. So that gives you an idea how I got that kind of color combo. It's not exactly the same. Actually, I think I might have used Flirty Fuchsia from Catherine Pooler because that's a real bright purple, whereas this is a little bit of a muted purple. I don't know. Sometimes I do the ink blending and I don't remember what colors I used. But let's stamp this one real quick before we go. Just real quick. It only take a minute. That's nice and dry. And like I said, I wanted to do a little differently this time. I'm going to put the tree right in front of the moon on this one. So let me grab my platform one more time. This will be our last one, you guys. Yep, sorry that it created 2 different feeds, but my phone shut off on me, so I had to restart my YouTube. I had to restart everything. All right, so first we'll put the coyote down here on the bottom. He's howling at the moon. Okay, he is so cool. Okay. Thank you, Jim. So excited that we got to do this live tonight. And like I said, oh, and I have to tell you who the winners are for the Colorful Life Designs gift certificates. So I have to find the paper where I wrote it down. Okay. The winners are you ready, everybody? Okay, first place is Michelle Bloodworth. So Michelle, you win the first place prize, which is the Colorful Life Designs $20 gift card, courtesy of a Colorful Life Designs, which is the new stencils that we've been using. Do you remember that? The layering stencils. So Michelle Bloodworth, please send an email to foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com so I can give you your code for your new stencils. Second place is DND Gal. I'll show that so you can know how that's spelt. DND Gal. And third place is Denise Reynolds. So DND Gal and Denise Reynolds, you both receive a $10 gift certificate from a Colorful Life Designs. So here it is. If you can read my handwriting. First place, Michelle Bloodworth. Second place, DND Gal. Third place, Denise Reynolds. So these three won the gift certificates from a Colorful Life Designs. And I just want to say thank you again to Mary Kay for providing those gift cards. So excited that we have 3 gift cards to give away. And people can use those gift cards to purchase whatever they'd like from a Colorful Life Designs. Okay, now we have our tree, okay? And we're going to put the tree right over top of the moon. Okay, so the tree is right over top of the moon. The tree has an owl in it, so that's really cool. Yep, 6 winners tonight. So exciting. I love it when I can give stuff away. I kind of overstamped on that. I want to make sure I don't... Hold on a second. That's going to look awesome, though. Let me clean this a little bit. I don't want to run the risk of getting ink blobs on my stamped panel. Okay, try again. Yeah, this wolf and moon stamp is a new one from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. And when I was at the stamp show in Pittsburgh, Lynn gave me this. Lynn Anderson is the owner of Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. So thank you, Lynn. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. I know it. I know that I am. So what do you think? Does that look pretty good? I might have to do a little touch up at the bottom here. But I think that looks pretty eerie. Ooh, like a nighttime scene. Super cool, isn't it? And that owl just really makes that tree stand out. So what I can do, I have these little fantastic sticks. And I can get, this one has ink on it. Hold on. Let me find one that I did not use yet. And you can actually use it sort of to color in. You have a section that needs a little blending. Here they are. Yep, I found them. Okay. So, if you're not familiar with these little handy dandy, these are ink blenders. So the top, you can get either bullet point or brush point. All right. This one is bullet point. And you can buy them in packs. Sometimes they have like a pack of 6 or something like that. And the reason why I need it is, if you look real close here at my stamped image, the bottom part of it, the tree, it's very hard to see. But the tree and the ground, there's a little gap. I should have put my tree down a little bit lower. But what I can do is color that in with this fantastic. All right, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you just take your ink pad and you just color it in. You just get some ink on that fantastic. And then you can just do dot, 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 dot down here. Okay, and what this is doing is you're using the same color ink as what you inked with. You could use a Sharpie, but it's not going to look the same. If you use a Sharpie on top of this ink, you'll definitely be able to tell that you've got 2 different colors of black. But by using the actual ink color, you have a perfect match. So that's really all you have to do. Can you see that? Am I aiming it in the right direction? There we go. Whoops, sorry, too high up. There we go. So it's drying right now, okay? Whoops. But it's going to dry, and it'll be the same color down there. I mean, that's a minor detail, and really it's not that important. But it's nice to know that if you do something like that, you can ink blend with your Fantastic, and you can make it so that it's not white. The only other thing that I noticed is right here where the moon and the branch of the tree come together, there's a little bit of white. So I'm just going to dot, 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 real lightly right here, dot, 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 so that it's not see-through. You don't want it to be see-through. You want the tree to be the dark item, and you want whatever behind it to be covered in black. That's what we're going for. So I think this card is really lovely. There you go. Yes, this stamp set, I will show you the picture. It's from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. It's called Wolf and Moon. Oh, I'm sorry, Wolf and Owl. Whoops. Wolf and Owl. Yep, you can stamp it again too, Stacy. Yep. I was afraid that if I did that, I would have messed up, because sometimes my paper will shift or whatever. But yeah, you can stamp it again. Yeah, Linda, this is a beautiful stamp. And what's nice about it is 2 separate stamps. So you can use the tree in one scene. There's no moon included. You got to do your own moon in the background. And then you can have your coyote or wolf in a separate scene. I love how they're 2 separate stamps. Very versatile, because what I'm going to do is use the Colorful Life Design stencils, and I'm going to use this wolf at the bottom. So that'll be really nice. Yep, sometimes stamping twice, I ruin my entire project. I'm like, oh no. Okay, so there you go, everybody. We've got 4 pretty cards. I think they turned out really nice. I want to thank everybody for joining in tonight. And we will do another video real soon together. Of course, you know, we'll keep the giveaways coming. So that's always fun. And I would encourage you, if you're not subscribed to my channel, to please subscribe so that you are notified of when I have new videos that go up. I do a pretty wide variety of card making. So I really enjoy making the backgrounds and doing the collage type cards. This is fun for me. But I also enjoy coloring like cutesy stuff too. So I'm pretty well-rounded. I don't really have one lane. I think that I explore different types of card making. Today on my YouTube channel, I made cards that are slimline cards with nothing but ephemera. I didn't use any stamps. I used just pattern paper and ephemera. So that's a little different for me. I'm not afraid to try new things. So great. We'll try to do another live again this week. And don't forget to subscribe to Not Afraid of Color. She's our admin T. She did a great job tonight. We've got Stacy, who her YouTube channel is S&R Creations from the Heart. We've got Chow. Her YouTube channel is Create with Chow. And of course, Nancy and Nancy Stamps. And Linda joined us tonight. Linda Toman Creates. She also has a YouTube channel. So thank you all very much, everybody, for checking out. Blue Night Rubber Stamp does not have an affiliate link, by the way, so that's just straight purchase. You can put in the comment box that you saw the stamp on Tracy's live. That's always fun to let them know how you learned about the product. You can always mention my name. I always would put Nancy is an enabler in my little comment box. because it seemed like every time I was buying a new product, it was something that Nancy demoed on her live. And I would put, I'm here because Nancy is the enabler. So there you go. If you want to put my name down as the enabler, I won't be offended. All right, everybody, have a great night and take care. And I hope that everybody has a good Monday for tomorrow. Yes, she is. All right, everybody, good night. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and check out part 1 if you missed it. Night, everyone. Bye-bye.